right, coming up next, it is a lightweight showdown between Beneil Dariush and Tony Ferguson. Well, with respect to Justin Gaethje and anyone else you want to throw in the mix, this is about as watchable a fighter as we have on the UFC roster, the former interim lightweight champion, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson.
Tony Ferguson is just nasty. From the elbows that he lands on the feet to on the back, the submission ability that he possesses, one of the most diverse strikers in the UFC. And with a college wrestling background, every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know that you have your hands full.
And there's some fighters who just don't like training, right? Frank Mir would always say, I don't like to train. Tony Ferguson loves to train. He'll go 5 or 6 hours hard.
That's crazy.
And from a work ethic standpoint, few guys are going to be able to match that. All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier, when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next. When the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he can take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Dariush is 31. Ferguson is 36. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. To get us started with the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 26 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Yorba Linda, California, USA, Beneil Dariush. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, your referee.
You ready?
All right, so here we are, Scotiabank Arena, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and I would think as an athlete, these type of rabid MMA crowds are something you absolutely feed off.
Absolutely would love to fight in Canada at Scotiabank Arena. You understand how knowledgeable these fans are because they cheer at the right time, they boo at the right time because they appreciate everything. It's a great fight environment.
All right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during fight week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so just there.
During their fight camp, they made a checklist, and they checked off the most important part of the fight, getting an early takedown.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Ferguson gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. His first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do.
Gotta be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Whoa! By TKO.
That was a great performance. Way to land those strikes and go and chase down the finish when you get an opportunity.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay. replay, it ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched gloves.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 8 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Tony Ferguson!
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver.
All right, coming up next, a welterweight matchup between Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, here we go. Round one, Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor. This is about as big a fight as we can put together.
I mean, we have seen this on more than one occasion, and I gotta be honest, I am still as excited as the first time they set foot on the dais for a press conference. This is a big fight. It will always be a big fight. I can't wait to get started.
Perhaps we get a little bit of a feeling out process here early.
No.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Fighters back to their feet here. Oh, huge block. Massive head kick.
That was a jab.
Oh, straight right. Nice kick there by McGregor. Oh, beautiful straight left hand. Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. 26 total strikes have found the mark for Conor McGregor. Diaz gets the takedown. Back to the feet now.
He gets to a spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees
And both guys really throwing with authority. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot. Nice leg kick land.
Diaz gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Ooh, blocks the shot. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That's a way to leave an impression on the judges. And big picture, I think, could set him up for future success in the next one. Diaz has got his his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
All right, let's get to round two.
Look at the turnover in that kick. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. Just out of range with that right hand. DC, he's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
All right, so 43 total strikes have now landed for Conor McGregor.
Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Pocket presence and punches and pressure and pace. It's a lot of P's, but when you're fighting Nate Diaz, you better be prepared because he is coming and he is not stopping until the final round. Well, the octagon, not a great place to be when you're looking for a rest or a stool. His stamina has been a huge issue tonight.
It's abandoned him, but he did it. He tried. He fought as hard as he could for as long as he could. Now it's about survival. Under one takedown.
Trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's going to attack armbar here. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off doing anything. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
So he taps out due to the arm bar tonight. High-level grappling there.
I mean, he had to tap. If he did not tap, this man is not opposed to snapping his arm.
Right.
Sometimes it's better to live to fight another day. But hats off to this fighter on a great submission victory.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. The decision is inside the octagon. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Nate Diaz.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
Have a dose of what I've achieved and get lonesome and I critique who I am and what I believe make up standards too high to reach. Untrained animal on police, I'm in panic, but yet really brought your hammock, can't hang with me, grab a hatchet, pick down your tree like a mannequin.
All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight showdown between CM Punk and Johnny Hendricks.
Ready?
Well, for my money, nothing like calling fights here north of the border. Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. A lot of big moments for your boy Max Blessed Holloway in this building.
Yeah, man, Max Holloway has become almost the home team when he fights in Toronto. They love him here, and every time he fights in Scotiabank Arena, he puts on a show.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable. I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, he's really making... Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, the crowd really enjoyed that one. What goes up must come down. Man, I mean, what would that do to me? I'd be out like half a year, bro.
You'd be done, John. You would not be calling fights. You would not be working anymore. Your back would be out. But people get mad when somebody wrestles too much, but they always enjoy slams like that. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this?
Just out of range with that right hook.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
All right, so a near perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed, try again, was able to get him down there.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shovel leg shot.
Oh, massive slam! That'll change the complexion of this one. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
CM Punk's kick is blocked.
Big kick lands. That right hand landed.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Left hand punch from the clinch. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, single collar tie now. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it.
Massive knee to the body land.
All right, pretty good series of knees by him there, so mixing up the striking really well in this fight tonight.
Fantastic fighter, but when he added knees to his game, he became even better.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
All right, so we'll see how it goes here in this round. Previous round, it was all him just taking his opponent down really every time he entered.
Yeah, every time he got in on the leg, he was able to secure a finish. And that is the idea you want as a wrestler going into a fight. If you have to change up the technique, it's fine. It's not always going to be the very first attack. When it's the first attack, you're very happy. But most times, you got to chain things together if you want to take down a great fighter.
And we know how hard it is to maintain the wrestling, right? The hours required in the gym to make sure that
He's going to try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, he slams him to the ground. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Oh, nice strike landed there by CM Punk. Oh, tags him with the left.
That left hand has been really effective tonight.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a...
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Oh, what goes up, must come down as he slams him right on the canvas. Huge moment in the round.
It excites me to watch somebody land those types of techniques. The impact of that slam takedown was felt at the desk and in the first couple rows.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Oh, he's got his back. He's got to isolate a hip to try to break that lock. Breaking the lock is step number one to escape.
Huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed up on it.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body. He's looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Gets up again here, but hurting.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job. Take him down, cut him, take him down, cut him. Over and over, he's securing these takedowns.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Are you ready? You ready?
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And now he's got that tight finish.
Double leg level change.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your best, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell in the octagon and go, man, don't shoot, so that I can get paid. But if
double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
now what does he do? That he's got his best shot off, finish the attack. Where does he go now in the top position?
Watch the strike lands, but my children hit hard.
Yeah, at this point, early in the fight, you saw his opponent's head snapping back. You could see the effect the punches were taking. Now, he may as well just smacking him on the arm like, good job, guy. What a fight.
Oh, really? He's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Nice punch by CM Punk. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Hendrick's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken.
Another takedown land.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, he gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Right hand upstairs.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Hendricks gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Oh! Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, and the ankle pick to get him down. We'll see if he can capitalize.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Hendricks has got the tie clenched. Let's see what he can do. Takedown lands. He gets right back up.
I mean, what an angle pick. If he would have drove into the opponent, maybe he would have secured the top position.
All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
All right, let's get you some highlights now as this one goes the distance, DC, and a lot to like in terms of his takedown game. Really took it to that requisite next level here tonight.
He took it to the next level. He's a guy that you know what's coming. You know that you have to defend the wrestling. But even if you're trying to prepare for it, you never are in the training room with anyone that is just like him. And when you come into contact with him, you understand the difference in training opposed to being there with him. He put the grind on this guy, and he got a convincing victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Johnny Big Rig Hendricks.
All right, nice job by him there as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you've got to go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant that you know you're getting your hand raised. He did exactly that tonight, and he gets a dominant decision.
It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Ronda Rousey and Cris Cyborg.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Well, DC, it's hard to believe that this fight was actually finally made. A lot of us felt like Ronda Rousey wasn't going to be able to enjoy retirement without at least trying to conquer Cris Cyborg. She gets her crack tonight.
She finally gets the opportunity. Cyborg kept calling her name, calling her name, calling her name.
Oh!
She can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
That's what we call shin on skull. Several times in this fight, she's gone back to the well with that hit.
She is landing it over and over again, so why would she abandon?
Well, in the men's game or in the women's game, the execution on a double leg takedown doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
It does not get much better than what we just saw.
Well, Rousey's looking to lock up an armbar here.
Attacking armbar.
All right, she postures up here. That's nicely done. Ground and pound strike there now. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect, though. That kick blocked by Cyborg. Lands a big elbow there.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, pretty good job there posturing up and landing with the ground and pound. She has been very efficient in this situation today.
Very efficient and very accurate. Hats off to her.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
Big punch lands through the middle.
She did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands.
Just missed with the left there. stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown D?
Oh, nice. Look at how she drives her knee right into her opponent's midsection.
So pretty good volume with the knees there in that exchange.
Just damaging knee after knee. It's hard to watch. Nice punch lands over the top.
All right, so a big round for her there as she makes her way back to the stool. There was the knockdown there in the middle of the round. DC, talk us through it.
She did a great job of really finding her spot, really recognizing an opportunity, really getting to exactly where she needed to be to finish the fight. But don't think that this young lady will rush. She'll take her time, hopefully get there again to end the night.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. And that one was heavy. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Trying for a submission here. Oh, nice job by her, but nicely done. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success in this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting in elbows. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Well, she's already landed several big takedowns, and there's another one, so you gotta like what you're seeing here. This offensive wrestling is on point.
It's unbelievable. The variety of takedowns is what I am truly a fan of. It's not just one thing. She is doing different approaches, different takedowns to really, really confuse her opponent. Good punch lands.
Try to establish that jab. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse.
The cardio you must have in order to secure this many takedowns.
Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright.
Big kick lands.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round 1, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
Fantastic takedown.
Oh, she gets the single leg takedown here. Man, she is just nonstop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
And she's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, so have the get-ups. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon still.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
Sniff that one out as she blocks the kick. All right, so again, the fighters clinch here. Kind of had an inkling we'd find ourselves back in this situation.
Absolutely. Both of these fighters love fighting chest to chest. The uglier the fight, the better.
10 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it and actually get the finish?
That's what we're talking about, right? All right, we got one more round here. You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Scrambled eggs.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Whoa!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
goes in and secures the takedown. All right, stacked guard here, DC. She's got the feet on the hips if she wants to escape.
Yeah, she's free. I mean, she's free. Once you get your feet on the hips, you're free. And she has done that. She has beaten the position. All she has to do now is extend her opponent away from her, kick her off, post her hand on the mat, just basic jiu-jitsu stand-up to get right back to fighting on her feet.
Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all.
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
Cyborg's bruise on her body is looking about as bad as it has looked all night. You know she can bite down on the mouthpiece and try to fight through it, but that is going to hurt big time tomorrow. Timing her shots nicely here tonight, DC.
She's doing a great job, but now...
Oh, she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing. She is such a diverse striker that I think she hurt.
There's a takedown attempt by her there. Not a great entry. What does the Olympian have to say?
She has to mix it up. She has to trick massive takedown attempt lane.
2 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, stacked guard for her now. What would you tell the top fighter here in terms of trying to avoid the escape?
Well, you got to start attacking the feet now. Now you got to start this to change the fight. Another takedown lands.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to...
Well, Rousey's looking for an arm bar here.
Gotta be careful, armbar. Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top. This is a good fight, close fight.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Ronda Rousey!
All right, so she finally cracks a smile there. She gets her hand raised by unanimous decision, and certainly at times looked like maybe the finish would materialize. It didn't. Nonetheless, she gets a W, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day.
If you were waiting for that smile, it wasn't going to happen until the fight was over. Now she can relax a little bit as she wins a unanimous decision. I thought that this was one of her best performances to date.
All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC heavyweight division title.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Massive head kick.
Good right hand.
Oh, big hook. That'll leave a mark.
Nice.
Oh, huge left hand from Francis Ngannou. Every time he loads up and extends, you feel like the fight might be ending.
Yeah, absolutely. And the whole crowd holds their breath,
Right.
You hear a big exhale. Every time Francis... Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Back to the feet. He blocks the punch. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Oh, wow. Oh! Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep. Nice straight punch. Big head kick lands.
Nice hook lands. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Francis Ngannou. Oh man, how many head kicks can one man absorb before getting separated from his conscience?
One, normally. This guy has a great chin, but if he takes any more, he's going to be sleeping. That one's no hit. Nice strike.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Tags him with the left hand. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Okay, ready? Round two. You ready? Let's go.
All right, round two.
Beautiful strike.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
Oh, staying active in pursuit of the submission, now going for a leg. He might get a finish here. And he's out. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Big punch land.
Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good. Boom. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand? Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well.
Swing and a miss with that punch by Ngannou. Oh, huge head kick.
Oh, nice right hand.
towards a glancing right hand upstairs. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Real nice body kick lands. Straight punch lands. Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Ngannou's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does.
Oh, nice.
Then he's out. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Back to the feet now. Ngannou gets absolutely punished by that head kick. Oh!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he stunned him with that knee to the head. Oh, the ground and pound. Entertaining scrap so far. All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
Everything's gonna be fine, okay? Everything's gonna be fine. You okay? You okay? You look okay to me. You've taken way bigger shots than that. All right? That was nothing.
You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. The trade is effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad. He got him bad!
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Now he's got the Muay Thai plug.
Stay strong. Stay strong. Keep moving.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Don't want to absorb too many of these strikes.
No, he's got to start moving. He needs to try to get his feet on the hips to try to push his opponent away from him.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Man.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Back to the feet. That kick blocked by Ngannou. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Ngannou's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the... Oh! And just like that, the fight is over. Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. So on the sport's biggest stage, he comes up large. The baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, your winner and by knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 24 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed
right, so we got a new UFC heavyweight champion, and potentially a star is born tonight, DC.
He is the type of guy that makes people want to tune in. He is the type of guy that you know excitement will happen when you watch him. And tonight he becomes a star and a massive draw for the UFC.